Okay. Thanks, Gladys, for coming to see me today. We're meeting today just because I am concerned that you and Earl disagree about whether the team should work overtime for the online system project. And the last meeting ended with you two disagreeing about how the team should meet the project's deadline. Everyone in the group wants to feel supported, so we should try to find a compromise. The online system project is crucial not only for senior management, but also for the company as a whole. So working out the situation with Earl will be beneficial for everyone. So I just want to start with hearing from your perspective, if you can describe your situation with Earl.
Yes, so as you know, we have the deadline for our project coming up soon. At our team meeting, Earl proposed that we started to work overtime. While I understand the importance of meeting this deadline, I am unable to commit to overtime due to childcare responsibilities. Earl did not seem happy that I was not willing to do overtime. However, I found it inconsiderate that despite my inability to work overtime, Earl decided to use words like deadwood and uncommitted during the meeting, which I felt he was trying to purposely target me with those words. As well, I have felt that Earl has been watching me more at work. I have been interrupted more frequently from coworkers lately, which is not my fault, but Earl still proceeded to make a comment about it. Due to all of this, I'm starting to consider on asking to be removed from the project team so I do not have to work around Earl anymore.
Okay, so from what I heard, you are essentially feeling targeted and kind of singled out for this situation for not being able to work overtime, but you're not able to do that because you have certain responsibilities outside of work. So, but because of that, you feel like Earl is kind of picking on you. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and how does that make you feel?
I mean, I feel like it's not my fault per se that I have childcare responsibilities that I have to take care of outside of work. And, with him saying that I'm uncommitted to the project, I feel like that's a big thing to say because I am committed to the project. However, I cannot, not take care of my kid outside of work.
Yeah, exactly. I definitely see where you're coming from. So how can the project team kind of address your childcare concerns? Like how do you think the team should go about meeting the project's deadline if working overtime isn't an option for you?
So since I'm not able to work overtime, if there's a way that maybe I could work from home or something, maybe take a, work computer back with me at home, I could work like that. Or if you could get an extension on the deadline, that's another possibility we could look into.
Okay, that's definitely a good idea, especially with the work from home idea. I think would be a great solution because I know for the entire team, it's important to meet the deadline. And I know it's important to you as well. So working from home would probably be a great solution. Let's see here. Other than that, are there any other things that you want to address in this situation? Are there any things that you haven't already said that maybe you're experiencing with Earl, or that that you need in order to feel comfortable continuing on with the group?
So while I have considered, leaving the project because of Earl, I also kind of realized, okay, if I want to stay on this project, I think the best way we could kind of work everything out is if Earl and I were to sit together and actually, talk about the issues happening. Because a part of me kind of also thinks that Earl may not be aware how he's been treating me, maybe. So a one-on-one conversation or even some sort of, conversation with a higher up could help, figure out, a solution to everything.
Yeah, I definitely think that's a great idea. And now that I have more of an understanding of where you're coming from, I want to talk to you about the next steps. And I want to think about and really consider and value all of your feedback. I might decide to go ahead and have you and Earl participate with me in a meeting to discuss the problem. In that meeting, my role will be that of an impartial party, so I will just be there for support. I won't be on your side or Earl's side. I'll just be there if you guys need me. But the meeting is mainly to have you guys go ahead and talk about the problem and possible solutions to the problem. And the goal would be to have about 90 minutes so that we can have an uninterrupted time for you guys to come to some understanding. So, and I know this situation is important to you because it's time sensitive, and it's, I know it's equally as important for you for the project to meet the deadline. So I'm certain I can count on your support in that meeting. And thank you for meeting with me today.
Thank you.
Okay.